Down on an enthralling Ashes showdown, with Australia emerging triumphant after a grueling Test series. So Australia, in fact, finished the series with a dominant 4-1 victory, and that sent the retiring Usman Khawaja out on a high. But the Aussies had won the first 3 tests and secured the series earlier itself. The honours and they ensure that they retain the Ashes, earn until they have their next tour in 2027, which is England. So the records were broken as well as history was made, and this report gives us a roundup.
Australia survived Day 5 drama to seal a dominant 4-1 Ashes victory over England with a 5-wicket triumph at the SCG, sending retiring Usman Khawaja out on a perfect note. Playing his 88th in the final test, Khawaja received a standing ovation and guard of honour before departing for 6, bowing on the turf besides a thanks Uzi sign. England's campaign was riddled with errors, dropping chances, wasted new balls and reckless batting. Their much-touted baseball fizzled early, replaced by Trav ball, as Travis's head boundaries broke English spirits. Australia's chase of 160 wasn't flawless, with Marnus Labuschagne run out in a mix-up, but Cameron Green and Alex Carey steered the hosts home before a record SCG crowd for over 200,000. The lone bright spot for England was 22-year-old Jacob Bethel, who struck a sparkling 154, though Mitchell Starc's 31-wicket underlined Australia's dominance. Every Australian stood tall at key moments, with Mitchell Starc and Scott Boland praised for their consistency. There is nothing to take away from the player of the tournament, Mitchell Starc. Not in his prime, but his bowling is aging like fine wine. Starc took 31 wickets in the Ashes edition, the highest by any bowler across both teams. He also registered 2 5-wicket hauls with a best of 7 for 58 in an innings. Stand-in skipper Steve Smith said his side won the big moments, while fans created an electric atmosphere across the summer.
We won those big moments throughout the series. It's to have the biggest attendance at an SCG test was incredible. In the atmospheres that have been created out in the middle, both Australian and English fans, obviously with the Barmy Army as well. So it's just been a wonderful series to be a part of.
For England, the defeat reignites scrutiny of baseball. Yet captain Ben Stokes insists he will continue in the role, and backs coach Brendan McCullum, admitting that England must rethink their approach ahead of home series against New Zealand and Pakistan.
I do expect him to be, but that's, again, it's not my decision. I'm sure if something ever comes to it, I'll be asked my opinion, and he'll be getting my full support and backing. I absolutely love working with Baz. He's a great man, and he's a very, very, very good coach.
No wonder Australia celebrate a commanding 4-1 Ashes triumph. Their dominance unquestioned. England battered but unbowed, promised to regroup. The rivalry, as ever, is far from finished. Sports Desk, TD India.